Got pics of my wife entering her dad's house with another man while her dad was out of town. Myself, M27, my wife, F25, and my 8-year-old stepson live with my mother-in-law while our new construction house is being built. We have lived here since March and probably won't get out till at least January. A few nights ago I got a Facebook message from a random profile that told me my wife was cheating on me. At first I wanted to ignore the message, but then I asked how they knew. Short of the long, it turned out to be my father-in-law's neighbor. He has security cameras all around his house. He sent me pictures of her car in the driveway with another car that I have never seen before. My father-in-law was out of town when this was happening. I can't make out the pictures too well because the quality sucks. They were in the house for about 2 hours together. So I don't know who the guy is. My wife has been pretty sketchy these last few months. She changed her passcode on her phone. She sleeps with her phone basically under her. She stopped sharing her location with me. A few major roadblocks for me using this information against her. I love her son more than she does. His biological father has never been involved, and after we got married he started calling me dad. If I were to get a divorce I would have no right to see him, and more than likely it would emotionally scar him for the rest of his life. I live with her mom. I have a home full of belongings in her basement and nowhere to go. So what do? Play the long game. File for adoption so I have a leg to stand on in court when we get a divorce. That way I could have a chance to at least see my stepson. Or do I just blow the whole thing up? If this gains some traction I will post updates. Comment 1. My brother got married to someone who had a child. They were together for 7 years and divorced after many indiscretions on her part. He tried to maintain a relationship with the son, but as the child became an adult, he stopped communicating with my brother. This is even though my brother always offered up love to the child and his mother was a terrible mother. It happens, and the sooner you get over the bond with the child, the better. If it is meant to be and the kid as an adult wants a relationship, then it is meant to be. Sorry you are going through this. Comment 2. Excuse me for being honest, but do not pick up crumbs. This woman is ducking a guy. She cheats on you and you still want to be with her. It's not worth it. She will never be the same again. This woman is a damaged good. React man. Have a little bit of love and dignity. Aho. Wants to be suffering a lifetime. Talk to a lawyer. Make a winery where they are making your house and leave. Jijij. Stay away from this shit. There are many women who are worth it. Honest women, loyal and with dignity. Stay away, so that you risk having a shitty life, or something left the father of the son. Old man. A pig will always be a pig. Even if you dress him with a tie, he is still a pig. You are a cheater, although he married you, a family, a man who loves his son, and she does not care about me. She is tricky. She will always be a shit. Sorry brother, but it's true. Comment 3. It's really sad to face this, but you probably won't be able to continue having a relationship with your stepson, and unfortunately that should not stop you from doing what needs to be done here. Just know that if you in fact leave this woman and you don't get to stay in touch with her son and keep being a father to him, it will be her doing. She is the one who broke the marriage by cheating and didn't take anyone else's feelings into consideration when she selfishly decided to be with another man. It's really sad that her son having a father figure, and you will probably get destroyed by her shitty behavior. People need to think about the collateral damage and fallout from their decisions. I wish you the best of luck. You have a hard road in front of you, but just make sure you don't allow your emotions to get the best of you. I don't know you or your situation obviously, but you didn't deserve this. Comment 4. Consult a lawyer. Hire a PI to gather better video. Nanny cams also work, if you have the key to her father's house. Not sure if a camera in someone else's house that you have access to will be 100% above board, probably not. Anyway, as far as your things, you are building a house, so that you own land, right? Because you can order a storage pod to be placed on your property to get your things out of her mother's basement. Or look into a storage unit. Move things little by little, or make an excuse that your stuff will be easier to move into the house if it is on site or close by, and those are not things that you use every day. I might add that you care more about her son's mental stability than she does. That is a shame. She is his mother after all. She is not considering anyone but herself. But she would have to be a pretty evil person to cut you off from him, and he seems to be at an age where he can call you himself. So, even if you can't adopt him, when you leave, make it clear that you would like to maintain a relationship with him. But know that if she just moves in the AP after you leave, the whole situation may be awkward and strained whether you adopt or not. Comment 5. Blow the whole thing up ASAP. Why pay for other man's orgasm? That's what you'll be doing if you adopt. She let him bust a nut in her raw and you're gonna pay for it? Nah. Let her spend her time and resources on that random man's ejaculate. Men and women are different. For men, having S-time is like taking a piss, we do it without emotion and like it's a biological need. When a woman has S-time, her emotions have to be engaged, and if she's already in a relationship, it's like first-degree murder against the one she's already with. She has killed you in her heart months ago. Now that you understand how men and women differ on S-time and cheating, know that she has less respect for you than the janitor at her work. If you stay with her, she will 100% continue to cheat, as you will be allowing her to do so by your forgiving her. She is 100% aware that a real man won't kick her ass to the street, but she knows you can't replace her due to your lack of value to females, so you're weak in her eyes and not a real man. Comment 6. I'm sure they just went in the house to play chess or some other random board game. Purely innocent. Dude, the kid. Go make your own. The girl. Doesn't respect you enough to want to have your child and is obviously burying some other dude shit to get impregnated by some neon, not you. Long story short, this is your long game. Things will only get worse from here on out. Now that you know, it will consume and haunt you. Respect yourself enough to move on. It sounds like you don't have much, so easy to just break free. She is using you to be her beta provider. Listen, denial would be denial if it didn't work. You, my friend, are looking for hope. There isn't any but the life you demand for yourself. Go find a new town and start over, focus on you, go monk to fix your ways and read a few books by Richard Cooper or Rollo Tomasi, get out while you still have your dignity. Comment 7. What are you even thinking? Get a lawyer. Stop the construction on the house. This is going to be messy no matter how you approach it. If you wait until that house is finished, she is going to fight you to keep it. You're going to finish a house you'll never live in. How bad can it get? Glad you asked. My brother-in-law married a girl, they were married 5 years. He bought her a brand new house, paid for boob job etc. 1 week after moving in, she filed divorce, claimed all kinds of mental, emotional, and physical abuse. Got the house in custody of both kids. Then couldn't make the payments and house got repoed. Her AP decided she was too much trouble, left her. He lost so much money he ended up living in my spare room until his children, who had just started 1st and 3rd grade, graduated high school. It took him that long to clear the debt she had caused. You need to wake up and get your affairs in order before she takes you to the cleaners. Comment 8. Get your ducks in a row. Document all your financial statements, bank accounts etc. Consult a lawyer. Find out what you can and cannot do. Find out about your rights with the stepson. Keep gathering evidence. The more evidence you have, the more leverage you have on her. It also might not hurt to know something about the AP. Get an exit strategy figured out. Finally, drop the bomb. Keep emotions in check, don't give her anything she can use against you. My opinion is divorce is the way to go. If you think you can reconcile, do it after the divorce. The reason is the marriage as you know it is over. The woman you married is gone. The only way you can continue on with a relationship with your wife is to start from scratch. If she wants to reconcile, she will have to put the effort in. Good luck. Comment 9. A lot of the advice is similar. You need to just play it cool and say nothing. Stop having S-time. Get an STD test. You need to speak to a lawyer immediately. If her son really matters to you, then you need to ask the attorney to draft an offer to her and run it by her parents first. Your attorney will know best, so follow their advice, but I think the grandparents are not going to want to wreck this kid, nor lose access. The offer I would make is that you only have a parenting partnership for the kid, but you two are free to see other people. I think the grandparents might have something to say about this new guy showing up. If she's really as neglectful as she sounds, you may have an outside shot of them getting custody and giving you regular access. For you, it sounds like the worst case scenario would involve the kid losing access to you, so you're a good person for that. Unless the parents are a monster who created your wife, I think they will probably back you up. If it's presented to them strategically, they will try to minimize their financial exposure with this situation, as well and their potential loss of access. The reality is that she stands a good chance of keeping sole custody of her kid. Another thing you could do is just shut up, play stupid, and adopt him. If she refuses, again, let your lawyer give you the strategy. I think the OG sperm donor would not object to you adopting him. Comment 10. It's so typical that they stop their life with you, and put all their time and emotional energy into the relationship with the man they are cheating on you with. They must feel it's too costly to end it outright, so they put off making the decision, which just ends up destroying you. She does not sound like a very good person. All you can do is gather evidence, get your ducks in a row, file and have her served. You can't live like this for her son. It probably will have the same outcome anyway, and plotting to give yourself some legal footing to leverage a place in his life after divorce is not an honorable thing to do. All you can hope is that he will want to stay in contact with you, but if she gets with the douche she's cheating with, it seems unlikely he will want you around. It's sad and unfortunate, but she is making adult decisions, and they will affect her son. If she thinks she has a future with this guy, do you really think she is going to let you adopt her son? If necessary, see if you can divest yourself of the house, and declutter your house full of stuff. Simplify, and design a new future for yourself. I'm sorry, but you are going to have to reinvent yourself. Thanks you for watching. Everyday new movies. See you soon.